Okay. This is second attempt since a vertical video challenged and had to figure out how to rotate the clip for an unboxing. So I already unboxed it once for a 1 gig video that was going to end up in a short, so everybody was going to have to watch like a 5-minute short. I thought that was stupid. But here I'm unboxing. I'm sure plenty of people have. As I was trying to make my decision, I ended up buying the Skar Evl D4. Holy crap, this is really heavy. I mean, that is hard to do with one hand. So, hopefully I get this in the shot. These are supposed to be used. Part of the reason I just want to throw a little support for the company, for Skar. I'm on like 4 amps and 3 of their subwoofers, 1 of their boxes. I have a set of SDRs. I am extremely happy with those, but my Crown Vic, the trunk is so padded, and all I have is a 6-inch hole where the stock sub was to port to the front. Now I'm going to take the rear speakers out, and I have a big box that's going on the back shelf that'll stand up, and I'll have the 6x8s or 5x8 holes and the 6-inch hole. So hopefully that'll bring more up. But back to the sub here. This, I always watch Parker. I love watching Parker because he just beats the crap out of woofers. Parker, the bass head. This is beyond stiff. This is ridiculous. This is nice. You know, this is unmovable. It's not broken in. This is supposed to be used. Like literally in these holes, there's never been a screw. As another person pointed out in the reviews on that. So one guy did point out though that the screws bottom out on these bad boys. These right here, the paper comes back and hit, and he had wear marks on his. And this guy looked like he was a professional though at a store, and he was free airing the sub. So I kind of feel like there's gonna be a lot less back movement because of the pressure of the box, and I'm not gonna beat on it. I mean, I'm gonna send 2,400 watts into 2 of these. I'm not gonna send 2,400 watts into 1 without a box. Like, you know, a lot of people are just beating on them. But they take it and they sound good. The budget bass head guy said this was a good upgrade for me in the SDRs. I was looking at American Bass XRs. They're $200 a pop. They look gorgeously made. Hi-Fi Vector said that they were buttery smooth. He loved them. He was not disappointed with them. He was really impressed. So I wanted to go that route, but then I saw other people saying they had muddy bass when it was hitting the high end. Same thing with the XFL had muddy bass at the high end. But those, oh my God, I have to say, Audio Pipe makes a really sexy looking freaking woofer. I almost bought it for the looks alone. Well, all these subwoofers have one thing in common: that at the high end they couldn't hold their quality. I'm more of a quality guy. So, if anything, what I'm trying to tell people is what a lot of them don't, is how it sounds. Because everybody beats on them, and they say it sounds good to them, but what kind of sound are you getting? And I don't know what these put out yet, but I'll tell you what the SDRs are doing for me. They hit the lows tight, hard, deep, very precise, and that shocked me because those are some really cheap subwoofers. Skar just is a great deal. I wish I could have afforded the VXFs. I would have had to get another amp to push those. But these, whew, these are going to be a little underpowered probably. I have a Orion XTR Pro amp, 2.3K. We know that Orion is underrated and severely underrates their amps. Like, you get a 3,000 watt amp from them and it might even put out 7,000 watts. Watch Wilson Audio Labs, he tested a few of them, And I don't know why I bought the 2.3K version. I should just bought the ones that he tested. I think he tested the 1500, 2500, and the 3000. The 3000 did like 6800 watts or something. It was ridiculous. And these subs are ridiculous looking. Speaking of ridiculous. Well built, oversized. You know, it makes nice stuff. The wires in these oversized push terminals. These are beautiful. They are insanely heavy. And I think they're about 30 pounds a piece. Which, this is surprising because they 166 ounce magnets. Everybody in its class and price range. They have about 2 to 220 ounce magnets on a motor structure. And I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be disappointed. The only thing I'm disappointed is how kind of goofy all their subs look with these ridiculous dust caps. I mean, the amount of cone space is as wide as my freaking finger. I don't like seeing that. I know that these are going to pound and hit silly lows, and I'm going to love the hell out of them. And they're in the trunk. They're closed. They just don't look like a ooh and ah to me. I mean, they have an impressive roll on them. I have to say, videos never do these things justice. Like Parker always says that. It's just, camera's not doing these any justice. I will make a video when these go in. They're not going to go in until I have to install 2 batteries, 3 breakers, circuit breakers, another run of 0 gauge. Well, I mean, I have a run of 4 gauge, do the 0 gauge, and then install a highs amp as well. There's a lot of stuff to do. It's just, I'm not doing that crap in the winter. Nobody wants to work outside in the winter. But here's a nice little unboxing video for you guys. And, you know, I have to say these are brand new. I wish the sale, they sold out, they're gone. But they were selling them for $165 a piece. And I mean, I was going to get those VXFs, and that was going to cost me damn near $600 for a pair of those. And then I have to get another amp. I have to tell you, out of sex appeal though, man, that audio pipe quad stacker, the 5 stacker, they just got that mean surround, and then like the look, they just look nice. And that's why the American-based XRs were like the super sexy, front and back. They were just well built, shiny, beautiful looking subwoofer. Really wanted to test them out. And that's why videos like this are good. And more people need to do more of these videos, because it's not like we could just go, hey, can I try one of those? This is an investment, and you can't hear it first. You just got to go on blind faith, you know. And it's amazing that they could sell you a sub this cheap from Skar and then give you free shipping. Because let me tell you, the guy at FedEx, he was not happy about carrying that. That's crazy, but yeah, it's going to be fun when I put them in the box and try to carry the box by myself. I'm looking forward to carrying 200 pounds in a box that's the size of a small adult. But anyway, on that, I'll be back with a follow-up video in the middle of the summer and show you how these work. Maybe I'll pick up a dB meter, and we'll see what we get. Like I say, we all know, the people that know the Crown Vic world, that those things are really hard to get a system to get sound to the front. That's why I'm really impressed with the SDRs. These things might blow the freaking trunk lid off, I hope. And, but I'm looking for a lot of sound quality over the sound pressure level. So, you know, we'll see what it is. I'll give the full review then. But right now, for unboxing and my personal experience, past experience with Skar up till now, I love them. I know there's a lot of static about them and people hating on them. Like they stole their product designs from other manufacturers or whatever. I will say before I go, they must be overwhelmed, because their #1 award-winning support just doesn't seem to be there. I've contacted them multiple times, and whether I'm asking them to cut me a deal because I buy from them often or whatever, blah, 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 even tech support on stuff that I already own, I get no replies from them. And it just seems like award-winning my ass at the moment. I mean, I'm still going to buy from them. They have an amazing product, cheap. You know, if I had a JL wallet, I'd be buying JL. But right now, I have to find, you know, the poor man's JL. And I don't think this would be. I don't know if this is the poor man's JL yet. People say that about NVX, and they are pretty good. But you know, I'm going to stick with Skar because their SDRs impressed me, like I said. All right, guys, have a good one. Till next time. I'll see you in the summer.